probiotics. Yes, we
Woo.
do have probiotics. We already had our previous one, but I hope that you all had the chance to watch our one-day seminar online that was on Saturday, right? A couple days ago, which they also introduced this product to us. So I did want to go give a little bit more details about this new product that we have. So we do have this probiotics. We did have a previous one, but with a much better quality presented on here. So before we begin, we gotta know what probiotics is, right? I mean, it has many benefits, many health benefits. So we do know that we need to take it for our digestive system to keep our gut healthy and prevent the growth of harmful organisms and reinforcing the gut barrier, and also restoring the bacteria after disturbances from illness or taking medications like antibiotics, right? So, because when we do take antibiotics, it not only takes the bad bacteria from our body, but also the good bacteria in our body. So we do need to balance those out by taking probiotics. Also, it is known to relieve people who have symptoms of diarrhea, constipation, and bloating. It helped me a lot with bloating by taking probiotics. I really felt that. And if you didn't know, about 70% of our immune system is in our gut. So we do want to make sure to keep our gut healthy and happy so that we have a healthy body as well. And also, probiotics is well known to decrease vaginal and urinary tract infections. So that's another important key point for us to remember. But ladies and gentlemen, not only this, something that really fascinated me was the connection between our gut and the brain. Did you know the gut is linked to our brain? So I did wanted to show you a quick video clip. This is like a 7 to 8 minute video, but we're not going to watch the whole thing, don't worry. But I'm going to go ahead and play about a minute of this that explains how the gut and the brain how they work together. Okay.
Recent literature is starting to unravel an important link between the gut and the brain that can influence anything from your mood and behavior to your health and immune system. Let's delve a little deeper and give you some food for thought. The emergence of the idea of a little brain comes from something called the enteric nervous system and its role in connecting the gut with the brain. It contains some 100 million neurons and embeds itself within the gut wall. The relationship occurs in both directions and within the scientific community is referred to as the gut-brain axis. Early work concentrated on how digestive function and the feeling of being full occurs through complex interactions between nerves, hormones, proteins, and the hypothalamus, an area of the brain that acts as a control center for appetite, amongst other things. Adding to its complexity, decades of research have introduced the idea of trillions of microorganisms found in the gut as regulators of this gut-brain axis. Recently, we've come to understand how the human body hosts multiple colonies and ecosystems of specific groups of microorganisms, including bacteria, yeasts, parasites, viri, and protozoa. Different systems, including your skin, airway, private parts, and gut, all have their own little communities of microorganisms that naturally reside in their respective homes. Even more amazing is that these communities have unique variations that are specific to each individual, although we don't know yet what that actually implies. It may seem a bit nasty, but these tiny creatures play a huge role in maintaining our health, having the ability to respond dynamically to changes in the external and internal environments, making them a really intriguing area of research and a promising target for future medicine.
Okay. So isn't that awesome? So as you can see, the brain and the gut are connected by an intensive network of neurons and highway chemicals and hormones that constantly provide feedback about how hungry we are or how stressful we are. So we don't, you know how we say,
recent literature is
sorry about that. You know how we say, I have this gut feeling, I have this gut instinct. It's not just spoken figuratively, but literally as well. So, it contains enteric nervous system, which, governs the functions of this gastrointestinal tract. So when you do take probiotics, you will get many benefits for your mental health as well, such as being with anxiety, depression, or obsessive compulsive disorder, all these type of things that can help us with our mental health, as it also promotes and encourages serotonin hormone, which regulates with sleep, with our regular daily tasks and all those type of things that we need to do in our daily lives. Also, not only that, but it also is great for our heart health, as it lowers our bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol, right? Which also helps us break down the bile that's in our gut that mostly is covered in cholesterol. So that's another plus point. And not only that, with our allergies, seasonal allergies, and allergic reactions and inflammatory responses that we get from, taking lactose, if you're not able to break that down, probiotics is a great supplement to take that to calm your allergic reactions and your inflammatory responses. Also, another thing, you might have seen this in news, in a lot of newspapers and articles, that it is known to, probiotics are known to calm down the eczema symptoms, which I also dealt with eczema for over 3 years. And after taking probiotics consistently, my symptoms of eczema and the appearance of eczema are all gone. So I am the testimony, the living proof to really share with you that taking this probiotic will really help with skin ailments such as eczema. So please do take that in consideration. So as you can see, these are many health benefits that you can have if you take probiotics on a daily basis. And we call ours what we say symbiotics, which is the combination of probiotics and prebiotics, which we'll take a look at later on. So our probiotics contain, as you can see here on the left-hand side, how many? 10 billion colony-forming units, which colony-forming units, also known as CFU, that just is talking about, microorganisms for your gut, for those to work properly and for you to have full benefit of this probiotics. And we have different types of strains of 12 probiotic strains and 3 types of prebiotics as well. And as you can see right here, we have different types of lactobacillus and also bifidobacterium and streptococcus strain, which also help with breaking down bile. And these strains also stay alive even in the harsh conditions in the gut, with bile and gastric acids as well. So these are many, many beneficial, plus points that are in our probiotics, as you can see. And also not only that, but what I told you is prebiotics, right? So probiotics and prebiotics, they're a little bit different, but prebiotics, what they are is the food source for the probiotics to function properly in the gut and for them to stay alive in the gut. As soon as it goes through our esophagus into our digestive system, not all of them are able to make it alive for us to have that full optimal benefit. So what our probiotics have done is they added these 3 types of prebiotics. So it could be the food source for our friendly bacteria probiotics to have them last longer and to stay alive longer. And it also, starves the harmful bacteria and also for them to die down. So taking that harmful bacteria away and promote the probiotics to function properly in our gut. And these probiotics, usually probiotics don't make it all the way to colon, but by having these probiotics, our probiotics are able to survive all the way through the colon. So when you do take this, you're able to have benefit for colon as well to prevent, any bad bacteria build up in your colon to cause colon problems and colon cancer as well. Okay, and I forgot to mention that those lactobacillus and bifidobacteria strains are very essential for us to have the probiotics, the main probiotics that we need in our body, and they do the most research with those lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, as you can see here. So there are many different kinds that helps us with our many, many, many health benefits, as you can see here. Okay. So with our digestive health, for our immune system function, and these are clinically proven and supported to promote digestive health and to improve our gut as well, to help us be protected from the bad bacteria that might cause illness. Not only that, it has a great blueberry flavor, so it tastes really, really yummy. Not only that, it's very great for kids to take this for that great fruity flavor. So if you haven't purchased this yet, please try it. And a lot of the times, many people have questions, when should I take probiotics? Should I take it after a meal, before a meal, in the morning, at night? When is a great time? And that's a great question, and that's a question that I also had as well. But, doing some research and talking to the experts and, doctors and things like that, what they suggest is that probiotics are not well, they don't survive well with overproduction of stomach acid. So they said to avoid the stomach acid production during when we are eating, right? It is best to take it before meal. So before breakfast or before dinner, before your meals, or 20 to 30 minutes after your meal to avoid the gastric acid, overproduction of that acid. But most importantly, what they do all say and what they all have in common is to make sure to take probiotics on a regular basis to maintain your gut health. So try focusing on taking this on a regular basis than trying to worry about, oh my gosh, when should I take this? Oh, I forgot to take it after my, oh my gosh. Yeah, so don't freak out if you took it during your meal or after your meal, like you forgot to wait 20 minutes, that's okay. Just make sure to build probiotics in your gut system to maintain that gut health, okay? And just a testimony that I want to share with you, besides my acts and my improvement, is probiotics has been sold out for about a month or so, right, before this new one came out. So I didn't get to take probiotics for about a month, and I saw great changes in my mood. I used to have anxiety attack, which Hemohim helped me tremendously, but also taking this probiotics for over 4 years really helped me with regulating my mood. And not taking this probiotics for just a month, it really triggered my anxiety. So during the night, insomnia came back out, and also anxiety as well, which really, really got in the way of my sleeping habit. And then all throughout the day, I was very down. I was very stressed out. My focus, because of my anxiety, I wasn't able to focus. When I would try to talk to people, I had anxiety, and I really saw that greatly. So I can really definitely say that probiotics really do have a link to our brain and our emotions. So they do say that, with depression, they do see that they lack probiotics in their system as well. And anxiety is also linked to depression as well sometimes. So I am back on my probiotics. And also, not only that, they have done a lot of research with eye health as well. People who deal with dry eye syndrome or any blurry eyes or eye strain as well. It is not it's not they have done many studies, and they have seen improvements for that as well, which I also felt. So I'm not saying that this is clinically 100% proven to cure your eye or dry eye syndrome, but because of those researches, I've also noticed that my eyes were drying up not taking probiotics, and I was suffering with my eye having that glitching feeling, that gritty feeling, that sandy feeling that I had, when my eye feel dry, I have that severe dryness. And taking probiotics just for a week, it really relieved those symptoms. This is miraculous. And taking this with Hemohim, it's another beyond, just another world that you need to experience. So I highly, highly encourage you to take this on a daily basis to really see various improvements throughout your whole body. Okay? And just to remind you that this is 2 months supply, 60 packets, and it is $34 plus tax. And our PV, the promotion is still going on, 20,000 PV. Yay! Thank you, Atomy, right? So our standard PV for this is 16,000 PV, but till June 30th, 20,000 PV. So please take the advantage of this. So get your probiotics before it gets sold out again and before the promotion's over. Okay, so enjoy your probiotics, and let's stay healthy and happy with Atomy. Thank you so much.